Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all the different weapons they have surrounding him.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Chadwick. Got a man, it's Rogers. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive. This guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack. And their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, well, I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Grab near the marker. It's Rogers. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Offense set on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a... at the 37-yard line.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great...
Turning it on! Snatched it right out of the air and waltzed his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Illinois... Illini now go on offense, and they'll have it for the first time. And, David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you, and he's shown me.
Oh, it's out! And he falls on top of his own fumble, and the offense will retain possession.
Well, the running back really lucky he jumped on his own fumble right there, and he's going to have to do a better job of keeping 5 points of pressure on the ball and with ball security, because you put it on the ground, you find yourself on the sideline in this offense.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go. Fresh possession. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking for a man. It's Chadwick. Finds his man. It's Rogers. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Going up top. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. On the option. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Got the first down and more. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Breaks into the open. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking the shot. Got it inside the 10. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Brings up second and goal.
Now on second and goal.
221 wing, 221 wing. Live.
Dropping back, it's Chadwick. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Into the end zone for a touchdown.
It looks like the offense just had the defense confused on that option play. Nobody accounting for the pitch man. Running back able to walk in.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Texas Tech endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Lubbock, and the Red Raiders came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is still a W. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. After the incompletion, it's second and 10 from their own 25. Makes the grab. It's Frazier. Smashes through the tackle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll leave it with him. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. There he goes. Lowers those pads. Lean for the wire. Touchdown. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Jackson will throw. He's got an open man. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now first and 10 from the 40. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's second and long. Wants to go up top. Nice catch along the sidelines, but they get nothing out of it.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. But starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make...
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Really nice play call there by the defensive coordinator as well. He was trying to do something aggressive to stop the momentum of the offense. They look pretty good on this drive. They were marching the football down the...
He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. Sends it downfield. Makes the grab inside the 30. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. A shot toward the end zone. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. They'll send the back in motion. Snap to the back. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the 1st down. Illinois lining up quickly. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. It's incomplete. They've been waiting to run that one and couldn't quite pull it off. It's 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the tight end. Still running at the 40. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Frazier.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Mahoney. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll move the tight end. They'll go to the ground. Makes a man miss. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Back to pass on 2nd down. Under fire. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Fires one high and deep. Brings it down on the right side. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Fires to the big fella. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Looking for a push on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Makes the catch. It's Rodgers. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd. To the air, it's Chadwick. Looking deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this. Gets the back moving. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He makes the catch. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Well, jet sweep pass. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They love. Make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Illinoise. Fit it in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Chadwick. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Looking for room, it's Montgomery. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released. Yes, it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eye.
Throws toward the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Coming out with it, it's Jones. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't connect on his first throw.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Yeah, nice run, and I think everybody knows. He's right there next to that 100-yard mark. 98 yards on the day.
He's going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's second and long. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air, it's Chadwick. Caught near the sticks, it's Rogers. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football.
Going for it all. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
Now he's going to break the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. He's open on the right. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Give to the back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Makes the grab. At the 35, he's loose. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Wide open downfield. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Illinoise started this drive deep in their own end, but now starting to generate some momentum. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw in that touchdown pass.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Looking downfield, it's Chadwick. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Bringing the heat. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking downfield on 1st down. Steps away. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The offense changing the play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Scanning the field, it's Chadwick. Back's got it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man, and it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today, and this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. One more play to pad the stats. He'll set up to throw. On the run, still looking. Gets rid of it. Final pass falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost